today we are going to be doing, what we doing today, sister?
The fall wreath.
We're doing a fall wreath. Okay. Okay, so I have my materials right here. And I'm gonna show y'all what I got. And I'm gonna tell y'all where I got it from, okay? So the first things first is what I got is this. This is refurbished, guys. This is, this was my old, I think it was a Christmas wreath. I'm
sorry.
It was an old Christmas wreath and I didn't like it anymore. I really didn't like it when I first did it. You know, sometimes we do something we think in our head it's gonna look good and don't look good. So I've been holding on to it for the longest time because I was like, I'm gonna reuse that for them because these are not cheap. These are like, well, to me it's not cheap. It's like $15 for this thing.
Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
Hobby Lobby.
From Hobby Lobby, y'all. So, I mean, you can catch it on a sale, you know. But I didn't catch this particular one on sale. I just grabbed it because I wanted it. So I've been having it on my wall for this whole time, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna do a fall wreath. I got all this stuff. So I pulled off. You can see all this old glue. I pulled off all the old stuff, and we're gonna reuse it. We're gonna repurpose it. Okay. And if y'all saw our haul, y'all already saw all this stuff. But for those of you that haven't seen our haul video,
shame on you.
Shame on you, but I'm just re-showing y'all what I got. Okay, and the reason I got this blue, y'all are probably like, what the hell is the blue for? Is for this. This is
to tie it in together.
Yeah, this is our little centerpiece. Okay. Okay. So the first thing I usually do is I usually put the centerpiece on.
So you can decorate it.
Decorate around it. Yeah. Exactly. So we're gonna do that right now.
Guys, we might fast forward through some of these things, so she might choose to talk through it, and when I go to edit it, it might just be fast forward and you didn't hear nothing she said. I'm sorry, but these things tend to take a long time, so sometimes I just whoop, let's go.
And I tend to talk a lot when I do these. Well, I tend not talk a lot, but I tend to edit a lot. So my wreaths usually take a while to make because, y'all, she could tell you I'm indecisive. So, okay. So we're gonna readjust our camera and then we'll be back to show y'all the process. It's a little crooked, but it's okay. It's hanging pretty good, I think. What you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's hung. So what I'm gonna do right now is, see, like what I'm saying, this dangles. So if you wanted it to not dangle, you could put little things on each side and just stabilize it. But like I said, this is gonna be for me, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so we got that done. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start putting down like the leaves and stuff, like what's called foliage. Oi, oi. So I'm gonna use a lot of the greens from the sunflower first. I always use the leaves from like my flowers because they're good for fillers. And if you're repurposing a wreath like I am, it's really good to cover a lot of the mess. So I'm not gluing anything down just yet. I'm just placing at this moment. And this is what I always do. I always place first and then glue down. A lot of people don't do that, and in my opinion, I think is a big mistake, because sometimes there should be coming out. Not cute. And yeah. Okay, so I'm kind of cool with what I'm doing so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all this off and then start gluing and start putting the lights on and stuff. Okay?
Why don't you just glue as you go instead of taking it all off to put it all
Because
back
that's
on?
my process.
Okay, fine.
You leave me the hell alone, man. Are you recording?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make the bow now that's gonna go on the top. So I'm gonna measure this out. I want a pretty decent sized bow. So let's just do 20. I'm gonna do 20 inches. I'm gonna do 20 and then should I do? What's wrong, baby? And
Oh, she's trying to give her the bottle.
oh, and 15. Sometimes you have to walk with her to feed her because she's picky.
She's spoiled.
Tell me what, baby. Well, I guess I should just measure it since I know the measurements, right? Estúpido. So make sure I'm gonna do 20 of this ribbon. And 15, and yeah, 15. It's really important to measure your ribbon because you want it to match in size. Okay. Is this the 20? No, this is the 15. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna set this down like that. Okay. And I'm not gonna glue it just yet, but I'm gonna pin it. I really like this ribbon, it's pretty. I'm just pinning it like that. They're licking each other. Why are you making faces at my butt on my doggies?
Hey, you got it right the first time at your butt heads.
I wasn't gonna say butt heads. What's wrong with you? Oh, crazy. I'm trying to decide if I want bird. Yeah, let me just do this. I'm gonna cut another little piece. And this is gonna be for, I am gonna glue this.
For the middle of the bow?
For the middle of the bow, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside. And this, I am gonna use the zip tie for this because I think it's prettier. gonna glue this there. And then I'm gonna glue this here. Check that out. I'm gonna glue my pins right there. And I am gluing just the edges, like right here. That's just my preference. If you want to go all the way up and down the seam, that's up to you. So that's my first little portion of it. And I'm gonna go here. Okay. So we got our two little layers here. Go like that. Now I did not put tails on this one just because I didn't want to. My preference. But if you wanted to do tails, you totally could. You just make what you would do is you would just get like a piece, just an extra piece of material longer. Do you think we should put tails on it?
I don't know, because I feel like if you put tails on it, it'll cover the freaking...
If I put tails on it, it'll take up some more of the space. So I guess we could put little tails on it, just to make it look fuller. Let's put tails on it, guys. Why not? Now I'm gonna measure out. That's about good right there. Yeah. Okay guys, so sorry the video stopped recording. So I pretty much, you saw where I put this on. You didn't get to see me zip tie it, but pretty much I just squished it together and zip tied it until I liked it. So and you have to keep on, excuse me, you have to keep on fixing it and making sure that you like it before you get the final tug. Now before I got I guess I did the final tug and I forgot that, hey, we need to put something to attach it to the wreath. So all I did, it was a little tight, so all I did was I got one of these little wires, floral wires from the sunflowers, and I stuck it in here and I kind of loosened it up, and that was enough to help me put the chenille or whatever, the pipe cleaner, whatever you want to call it, in there, okay? So now we're at the point where this is tight, right? So I'm gonna cut it. Cut that, okay? So remember this guy right here? So we're gonna put him around like that. Okay, we're gonna glue it. So you gotta pull it kind of tight. This will burn your fingers. Put a little glue on this side. just make sure that you are pulling as tight as possible. Now I did make this a little bit short. You can see. I didn't take into account that burlap ribbon is pretty thick, so that's why I'm like pulling as tight as possible. That way I can get it to stay. Okay. Let me get that. And I'm just gonna kind of use this to kind of smooth it and hold it in place. Now it is warm. It's not hot, so it's not burning me at this point. It is a little ugly, but this is the back of it, so you're not gonna have to worry about that. Okay. So that also did glue this in place. Okay. So I'm gonna let that kind of cool off a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to cut my dovetails. I like dovetails. So what that is pretty much I'm gonna get my ribbon, I'm gonna fold it, and I'm gonna make a little dovetail, just like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. I like the way it looks. Just simple, nothing too fancy. Same thing here. And just make sure I angle it correctly. Just like that. And they're not gonna be perfect, guys, but whatever. Okay, so I believe that's the end of my hot glue. So I'm gonna turn off my hot glue because we don't need it no more. So I'm gonna move that out of the way. Put my out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna get my wreath now. Okay, get this, and my sister will help me here.
What do you need me to do? Just hold it up or what?
Well, just tell me where's a good spot to tie it.
I think move it over some.
Where?
Over.
Right or left?
Right.
Okay.
Down a little bit. There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
We could get the. Okay, guys. So this is the end result.
Not perfect, but not bad. So yeah.
Of course, you can modify it to fit your style. You can modify it to fit your style, your likes. This is just something we threw together to show you that you can do something from the Dollar Tree crafts.
Mm-hmm. And it not look bad. Okay, so let us know how you liked the Dollar Tree fall wreath. And if you would like to see more of the fall wreaths, we can make some more for you guys. We are going to be making a Halloween wreath. That's going to be fun. I'm really excited because it's going to be in the shape of a witch's hat.
So you can see how you can use the same kind of things, but in different forms.
Yes. So yeah, let us know if there's anything else that y'all want to see as far as decor goes, and we'll try to make it happen. We can also make like candle holders and like decorate the candle holders and stuff like that. So let us know in the comments below. Bye.